Alright, welcome back to more Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. So, as promised, this is our second attempt at Chaos Gate Daemonhunters Legendary Difficulty Grandmaster Mode. So, I will leave a link in the description of the previous playthrough, the one that failed, if you want to go watch it. But from all the lessons learned, now it's time. Now it's time for all the marbles. So, we will begin, again, on Legendary, on Grandmaster mode. We'll keep the tutorial on, and we will do without the special launch equipment. So, from the beginning, right? Legendary Grandmaster mode, we'll play through the tutorial. It's actually pretty cool, and we'll take it from there. So let's overwrite that one. Yes, just double check, make sure everything's here. Lots of modifiers, 50% enemy HP plus 50% wound recovery time. Wound penalties are severe. Knights start with 1 resilience, minus 1 requisition rewards, plus 50% research costs and time, plus 50% construction costs and time, and plus 2 purity seal upgrade costs. And a beautiful warning that says, difficulty settings cannot be changed once the campaign has begun. So you've seen all this before. So let's get started, why don't we?
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. Mankind wages a never-ending battle for survival against the demonic power of the Chaos Gods. But by one force is humanity shielded from true darkness. The Grey Knights. This secret chapter of Space Marines are the Imperium's surest defense against that which the Emperor foresaw would be its greatest threat, humanity's blade against the demon. For in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
Unidentified Astartes vessel. This is Captain Pirani Everick of the warship Holiness of Ra. Geheris is lost. Repeat, Geheris is lost. All Imperial vessels are to withdraw at once. Astartes vessel, do you read me? Geheris is doomed. Please acknowledge this warning and...
You have done all you can, Captain. Go, in the Emperor's light.
You cannot sail into this storm.
We do what we must. Farewell, Captain. Tech Priest, report.
Hexagramic wards are under maximal pressure.
Commander, we cannot maintain this orbit for long.
Dispatch the assault team at once. I will join them and put an end to this myself.
Your will be done. The assault team is engaged, Commander. They clear a path for your arrival.
Here I stand. One unbreakable shield against the darkness. Tonight the Cadium falls, Hector. Our quest is finally near its end.
All right. So there's gonna be a lot of dialogue. I'm just gonna shut my mouth and we'll just play it out. I'll talk when I can, but look, this is so fucking awesome. I love starting new playthroughs. Sorry.
Palamedes, report.
We have cleared a path through this chaff. Our target lies ahead.
Time is against us, brothers. We breach the cathedral.
Oh. Okay, WASD. Place cursor here.
Ha! Deluded zealots.
Your Imperium shall burn!
Cowards and weaklings. Advancing into cover.
Punish that craven fool.
Okay, click on the target and look, we can preview, we can shoot, we can do this. We can't do that right now. Okay, cool.
Face the Emperor's judgment.
Okay.
I will end that heretic.
Yeah, so the game is sort of teaching us, you know, the difference between full cover, partial cover.
Justice.
Uther, dispense of that heretic with your blade. Grant them no quarter.
Yes, Commander. I am the Emperor's Fury.
You're out of cover, Uther. Trust in the Aegis.
Gods be with me!
Pathetic.
Die, Imperial dog!
Pitiful.
Just wait. Just wait. Fall, monster!
Wretch.
Overwatch.
Time stands against us. I will breach the cathedral. Demons, I will not be delayed by these weaklings.
Okay, so they're teaching us we can use the environment. Very important.
Iolanthus, your brother, is pinned. Advance and deliver retribution.
By your command.
Deploy your frag grenade, brother.
We are hammer.
Deliver the Emperor's judgment, Uther. Advance and train your bolter on that doorway. Unleash your blessed ammunition the moment they are exposed.
Alright, time for some Overwatch.
Palamedes, prepare for the demon's charge.
At once, Commander.
Double Overwatch. Ooh.
I refuse this fate!
I always forget they do like a gazillion damage. Man, it would have been so cool to fight Khorne
Sense
more
dark
often.
powers from within.
Okay, so what happens now? Oh, I guess I have to move? It's not a good idea because of their autos. Fury of the Ancients.
These soulless curs shall hinder
Okay.
us no longer. End that demon, Palamedes.
Engaging now.
Uh-oh. these guys can parry as well.
Curses! I will end.
We cannot lose another battle, brother Iolanthus. Both demons must be destroyed.
Ah, yes. So this teaches us when we get a crit, this menu will show up, and you can take things from people, or stun them and
Return
execute
to
them
the jaws of your master.
as such. So yes, executions are a really big deal. We'll need a lot of those later.
Die, Wolfsborn!
Excellent. I will move on ahead. There is not much time, brothers, but we must prepare for the coming battle. I can sense enemy reinforcements. Palamedes, resuscitate Uther, so you may both defend against them. Take up defensive positions, Palamedes. The enemy reinforcements will be here soon. Your resolve is commendable, Uther. Join Palamedes in defense of the cathedral. Iolanthus, with me. There's a breach in the wall ahead. I will breach the inner sanctum.
Futile! Millions of souls feed the flame. The threshold is passed. The warp emerges!
Your cult is broken. Your ritual is ended. Relish this breath, for it is your last.
Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull!
To my side, Iolanthus. I will show you true wrath, demon.
Oh, okay. Stab.
Uther, we must protect the cathedral.
My watch shall not fail!
Oh, well, that's not good.
Our brothers have bought us precious time, Iolanthus. Flank that demon and fire at will.
I mean, it's kind of crazy how comprehensive the tutorial is. Like, this is nice.
For the Emperor!
We don't get many of these in video games these days.
You profane this sacred place with your master's fire. This ends now, demon.
Fall!
For the Emperor.
pathetic mortal! Weakling spawn of a false god!
I am the light that banishes darkness.
Your prayers mean nothing!
I am the hammer!
You have beaten me for now, little knight! But the war I fight is eternal!
Analysis. Warp signatures fading.
Then the blood ritual has ended. Where is that report? Report! Where is the commander?
He died a champion's death. Blade on blade against the foulest blasphemy.
Right, our first victory of many. Let's see what we get. Your commander has fallen, but all is not lost. The Grey Knights are powerful, genetically modified super soldiers. They can sustain injuries that would kill a normal human, but they are not invincible. Your knights have a special resource called Resilience, which indicates how many critical wounds they can survive over the course of the campaign before their injuries require their remains to be returned to your home on Titan. As your knights rise in rank, they will eventually earn more resilience. Oh, well, that's helpful.
A long campaign, over at last.
A victory at the cost of the commander's life.
Alive, he was ever a faithful servant to the Emperor. A true hero. In death, at least his duty has finally ended.
Assertion. This ship remains in crisis. The baleful edict is seriously damaged. There are grievous matters to attend.
Ah, yes. That is why I have invited our guest.
You have appointed him to take the commander's place?
No one else suitable survived the campaign.
Falsehood. You also live.
My apologies, Acting Commander. The priests of Mars do not understand our knightly oaths. Our men and stores are severely diminished. Your task is to lead us for the voyage home. It is a simple duty, and once we return to Titan, I will put the future of your command to the chapter's Grandmasters. In the meantime, I will provide what advice I can.
I will also support you with counsel and service. But remember, the baleful edict is my chief concern. Be careful with this ship.
We sail for Titan on your word, Commander. Strike Force Xiphos at your disposal.
With the fall of Commander Agravain, you have been promoted to provisional command of the Baleful Edict for our journey back to Titan. It should be a simple duty, but you will need to manage our limited resources and respond to any threats we encounter along the way. Ah, well, okay. Seems
Commander,
simple enough.
could you please join me in the Strategium? One of our battle brothers has proved himself worthy. Let us honor his deeds.
I'll land
Brother
first.
Ulrich is a talented Justicar. Please decide where he should focus his training to support you in the field.
Ah, yes. Okay.
With every promotion, your knights gain 2 ability points, which you can use to expand their capabilities.
Yeah, so I think first things first, we just start with honor the chapter. Yeah, this is very big, very important early. The rest of these can be gathered along the way, but for now, we will start here.
Confirming this promotion will apply your ability choices to Ulrich, permanently increasing his rank. Excellent. When you are finished, please join me at the star map. Our ship is in dire need of repair. We had best set a course for Titan and debrief the Grandmasters.
Oh.
Issue
Okay.
the travel order to begin our return to Titan.
There it is.
Baleful edict. In the name of the God Emperor.
Dominus, who is this interloper?
Code scrapings indicate an inquisitorial transmission.
Baleful edict. Prepare for my arrival.
Duty calls, Commander. We should open a Vox link.
Inquisitorial vessel. Permission granted to come aboard.
Thank the God Emperor I found you. I must commandeer this vessel at once.
Impossible. We are bound for Titan. The edict cries out for repair.
The Tech Priest speaks the truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade bled us dry.
I'm not blind, Knight. But heresy does not operate at our convenience. My destination is Koromar Prime, within this very system. Not such a taxing journey, I'd expect.
And what is it that you hope to find there?
This.
Beneath rotting skies, the air thickens with a world's final breath. Seeds planted in flesh and bone, watered with blood and tears. A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning god.
These are scraps of astropathic whimsy.
There's more.
It grows. It spreads. A great dispersal upon the etheric wind. The bloom proliferating. First, then Koromar, then world after world. Its roots spread from an ancient veil. Inquisitor, Hear me! Hear me! Hear me! Who tends the garden?
The Astropath sacrificed himself to send that message.
Now you understand why we must investigate.
Commander, we cannot risk further damage to this vessel.
It is the chapter ship, Dominus. The Inquisitor has every right to request our support.
It is not a request.
Commander, with your leave, we will set our course for this Khorne Prime.
Yes. Good. That will do for now.
All the characters are here, right? We have Inquisitor Bakir, Brother Ektar, and Dominus Lunette. Oh, check this out.
If we do not investigate this threat, the consequences will be dire.
Yes, chaos detected. So we can see the strain, what type of mutations it likes, what type of warp surges it likes. All of this is very, very important information. We will get more of it as time progresses, obviously.
Commander, it is our duty to support this Inquisitor. But we should complete this task as swiftly as we can. The Grandmasters on Titan are waiting for our report.
Yeah, they're gonna be waiting for a while, that's for sure. Well, hey, good news. We start with a reward of 15 servitors. That's not bad.
Report. Signals from quarantine beacons detected in the upper atmosphere, but the surface itself is silent.
Plague, Commander. Send your squad to the surface.
Knights of Titan, you are the instrument of the Emperor's will. Make planetfall and discover if the Inquisitor's fears are founded. You should evaluate your knights' armaments and ensure they are best suited to the battle at hand.
Alright, my bad. I stepped away. I thought the cutscene would last longer. Alright, so let's see. What do we got? Loadout.
The
melee
Nemesis
weapon.
Force Halberd can inflict a preemptive first strike on an adjacent enemy. I suggest you equip this weapon. Choose which halberd you would like to equip.
Okay, so this is where Ektar's suggestions are going to be thrown in the toilet. Because at this point, we know better. So we're gonna keep the swords. The swords are important. They come with a 50% parry chance right out of the box, which is really powerful. So this is just there. So it's a coin toss on whether they take hits or not, which is better than just getting wrecked. So it's a good start. Alright, anyway, we don't have any extra stuff here. But what we will do is we're gonna spread this XP out. I'm gonna swap this guy out for someone else. Apothecary. We'll bring Boars. But we will take him out of his power armor. Yeah, I need him mobile. But for now, this is easy. It's no big deal. Catharsis. Okay, so what I usually end up doing is I equip him with a silencer. But there are incinerators. I mean, at least at the start, we don't have to be as rigid as we need to. We can always be a little flexible at the start. Just kind of mess around and see what happens. So I think for the first mission, we'll take the silencer, and then for the next mission, I'll try and think of something. Yeah. I don't know. If I don't think of anything, then I'll just default to the silencer, which is fine. I mean, the other weapons, as fun as they seem to be, they are quite useless. They're very situational. So for now, this will work. They're all level 1. No one has abilities here. So let's get started. So seeing as this is our first mission, I'm just gonna roll with the punches. And we're gonna see how unfortunate we got. We'll check in-game. I would rather do that.
Commander, have your men look for signs of this plague.
Be vigilant, brothers.
Alright, so let's see. Right, we have... He's an Aegis Adept. +2 additional armor when using the Aegis Shield ability. Alright, that's pretty sick. Okay, we haven't been screwed there. Rugen, on the other hand, he's Indomitable. Starts with +2 max HP. The Apothecary has Eagle Eye. 10% crit for ranged attacks. So they always come with some affinity or ability right out of the box. So this guy has... Oh, he's Provident. +1 ammo for their ranged weapons. That's pretty big. Okay. So, nothing game-breaking, which is nice.
As ordered. Let the hunt continue.
Yeah, what I was looking for there is that there is a particular affinity called Great Destiny, and it allows the knight to level, or like get more ability points per level, but he is restricted to 1 resilience, so if he gets critically wounded, he dies. Which is...
Yes, Commander.
You can see why it's a difficulty. And if that were the case, I would try and get rid of the knight immediately. Not to kill him, but to just replace him. Okay, so I think we're good there. Let's end the turn.
Yes, Commander.
Here we will have our Apothecary a little closer.
I am here to serve.
At your command.
And
What is your will?
Purgator will go over
Take
here.
in position.
I still don't know how to say that word. So if you guys could help me out in like the comments or something and let me know, is it like purgator or is it purgator? You know, like purgatory or purgation? I don't understand that word. I don't get it. So just help me out in the comments. I needed to ask that now instead of later. So here we are. We can see unit info. You can see its resistances, its what it's doing, what it can do, etc., etc. These guys aren't... Well, the heavy stubber is an issue. He's very annoying at the start because we can't really like get to him in an efficient manner, or we can't spam action points to just kill him outright. So for now, he's an issue, but let's take care of his friends. So, I mean, they have no status. You can see their mutations. There are none active, which is nice. Their health, their stun health, their crit vulnerability, their move speed, they're really fast. So you can see which faction they belong to, what type they are, organic, demonic, or mechanical, etc., etc. So here's a fun trick you can do right at the start. This thing does 5 damage, right? And our grenade does 3 damage. If you do some simple math here, it's 8 damage in total. You get to kill 2 people for free.
Firing now.
5 plus 3 is 8. They have 8 total health, and then they go bye-bye.
You have been judged.
Incredible.
I am here to serve.
Alright, so our next trick, well, kind of, is the Interceptor. The Interceptor, well, can intercept. He can fucking teleport. He's awesome. Alright, so let's start here. So the strike does 4 damage. killed somebody in 3 action
Death
points,
is our creed!
which is fantastic.
Your orders.
Now I can try and get all the way over there, or I can just stand here. Well, what I can do here,
Yes.
maybe this will be interesting at least. I might take damage here, but that's okay. So let's throw him back
As you command.
towards the interceptor and see where he lands.
Foe wounded.
Alright, now we can see him. Well, not really. Here. I stand here. I stand there. Okay, I can shoot him a little bit.
I strike true.
Alright. It's not bad.
With me, my brothers.
So remember, we also have auto abilities as well. So for example, if somebody's here and they run away without disrupting us, or without giving us the disruption affliction, we can attack him while he's moving around in our proximity. But it also, the enemy can do that to us.
Death to the enemy.
But here, you'll see what I mean. It's a funny trick, right? He's like, I'm doing damage, but I'm moving, and I'm dead.
Enemies destroyed.
So there, we've taken 1 point of health damage.
Praise the
You can do it no damage, but I already have that achievement. I'm not gonna front on that.
Affirmative.
But yeah, in regards to the other weapons, the incinerator is, well, it's a flamer, right? It does burning damage, but it's never really done enough burning damage to really warrant use outside of like the first few levels, which kind of sucks
Standing ready.
because the other ones are so much more useful.
Advancing. At your service.
All right, so we are just gonna stand over here.
On. On my way.
We're gonna wait for them
Fool.
to come to us.
I am here to serve. I am with you.
All right, I'll just waste my action points. I don't know what I'm doing. But they should be showing up over here. So let's end the turn. There they are. Got some poxwalkers.
Wait, that creature.
Inquisitor, we have seen the dead walk in this way before.
As have I. Poxwalkers are evidence of warp corruption. This is no natural plague.
Your command?
So what I like to do is
Wards activated.
I like to just do Overwatch here and just kind of spam it. It's kind of fun.
The Aegis shields us. Standing ready. The Aegis shields us.
Here, we'll kind of close ranks, I guess. I'm expecting them on this side. But you never know, they could all go the other way. Here, we'll do the Aegis
Defensive
shield.
active. As ordered.
And then we'll point this way.
I will fire when ready.
Alright. Let's see what happens. I guess we can tickle one and see if he dies.
I am his will.
There. We'll weaken one of them. Let's see what happens. Oh, and if they have this symbol on the top right with the skull and the dash through it, they can't be stunned. But I think that's good enough.
Reloaded.
Let's see where this takes us.
Floor.
Oh, so they all went on the outside.
The enemy is
Good. I will need to examine this corpse and...
I will not tolerate this contamination spreading to my servitors.
Do not obstruct me, tech priest. I will follow proper protocols. Commander, I sense a massive spike in warp activity below.
It is a warp surge, Inquisitor. Such events are common in pitch battles between Psychers.
And yet your brothers have clearly restrained their powers. Something foul is at work below.
Alright, so here we are. we can use a wonderful
At
ability,
your service.
the Scatter Shot. This is awesome. Okay. So I'm just gonna step away. I will take the damage, which is fine.
It will be done.
Don't worry, no health damage. Except on that one.
Standing ready.
Which one? I think that's our Interceptor. Or is that the Apothecary? I can never tell. Oh, that's our Interceptor. Yeah, if you ever get lost, you can sort of just mouse over and it will show you who's where. But for now, let's go ahead and kill the rest of these guys with the Scatter Shot ability. So the Scatter Shot ability depends on how much ammo you have. That dictates how much damage the ability does. But it also sucks up any remaining ammo, so it's kind of a trade-off.
For the
Here,
Emperor.
let's see.
Satisfactory effort. Now return with my carcass so I can set to work.
We will deliver them to you as soon as containment is properly confirmed and sanctified.
Be swift about it. If this plague has already spread beyond this planet, then we will have far more ground to cover.
Alright, there's victory number 2. Alright, so we got 15 servitors. Don't worry, we'll be collecting lots of seeds very soon. And hopefully get some armory access at some point. But for now, let's see. 20, 32, 27, 22. Okay, alright. Not bad, not bad.
Mission objectives achieved, Commander. Our guest wishes to speak with you in the Libris.
Libris Malleus.
I must commend you on this impressive archive of demonic lore, Commander. It rivals some I've seen in inquisitorial fortresses. I will require it as a base of operations for my studies. I respect your authority in matters of combat, but I must remain until I can ascertain some solution to this plague. I am, of course, open to recommendations on which lines of study you feel would best serve the mission. I must insist, however, on beginning my research with a necropsy of the Poxwalker carcass your brothers recovered. I am certain they hold a key to understanding this corruption.
Ah, well isn't that nice? Research menu, okay.
I will conduct a necropsy of the recovered corpse to see what I can learn.
So this is sort of required. Obviously, it's like the first thing we need to do. Duh. Okay, the Poxwalkers we discovered on Khorne are a sign of some malevolent force behind this plague. I am certain that within the carcasses of the infected you will find further clues to its source. So it's going to take a month. So in that time, we have a month to mess around.
I shall begin at once. Inform your crew that I am not to be disturbed.
Okay.
Commander, I toil with a critical lack of resources. I request you attend me in the Manufactorum. My servitors have restored the Manufactorum to operational use, but the edict remains severely damaged. Without access to a proper dockyard, restoration will be slow and limited by the resources we can requisition from Titan or nearby inquisitorial enclaves. As of this moment, reviving the Edict's core power output takes absolute primacy.
Right, so we're just being introduced to the problems that we will face.
I must improve the Edict's power output in order to conduct more extensive repairs.
So before we get to do anything, we have to take care of the plasma reactor. So there's 12 of our servitors, and how much time it will take, and the result of the repair. So it's important. It's important, so do it first.
I must now interface with the logic engines. I trust you have a great deal to attend to.
Commander, I have adjusted the star map to display our current sector. However, our intelligence here is sparse.
Yes, we have like one planet system right now.
I suggest we bide our time until the Dominus restores power to our scanners.
Okay, well, let's advance time. The good news is you can pause time whenever you're advancing it, so sometimes you just need to advance it by a day or two to get a wounded knight back or something. It's pretty cool.
The Dominus has restored the star map to its full function. We are receiving a barrage of scanning data and astropathic scrapings from across the sector. This plague appears to have already spread its tendrils far and wide. We are faced with reports of 2 infected systems. We should monitor this infestation carefully and judge where best to direct our forces while the Inquisitor pursues her answers. Failure will cost many souls.
Ah, look at that. The plasma reactor is done being repaired. Cool. Okay, so there are some other things here, like the augurium, but I think what we need to do first and foremost is we need to repair that. So this will give us servitor production returned in 18 days. So you can kind of just math it out and go, okay, I have 18 days to repair something. We have 24 days of research, so you get 6 days in between to figure out what else you're gonna do.
Ready ourselves for the trials to come.
Advancing time. No enemy activity. Although our scans reveal undeniable signs of corruption in this sector, the enemy appears to be dormant for now. You should advance time until they reveal themselves and create mission opportunities where we can intervene. In the meantime, the Dominus will be able to restore some of the Edict's functionality, and the Inquisitor can pursue her research.
Awaiting your orders.
So yeah, you just hang around. So there is some strategy to positioning the ship, but I never quite understood it well. So I'm just gonna go over here. And I guess we can just hang out until something happens. Alright, so here we are. Bloom spawn detected. On average, you'll have 3 missions pop up, unless you're in dire straits and you get 4. But hopefully, I can remain on a decent pace to just see 3 every time.
Commander, our prognosticators have detected this bloom in 3 separate systems. We should examine one of them. I have identified this planet as a mission location to combat the bloom. Let us examine further. From here, you can see some details for this mission, including the resources that Titan's armory will make available to us if we are successful.
So what you'll notice is the most important resource is servitors. So spend them wisely. And if you ever If you ever see an opportunity to get servitors, please, for the love of God, please take the servitors. But for now, we are surrounded by... There's one grimoire. So let me explain. The grimoires will speed up research. The servitors will speed up the repair process of the ship. Not like in days it takes, but just more opportunities to repair the ship. And the other resource you can get is requisition. We'll talk about that later. But I think that is where I will leave the first episode, because I think I can reach both of them. Yeah, I think I can reach both of these. So next time we'll take care of this one and then move down here and take care of that one. So we'll be getting a grimoire and 15 servitors. Fingers crossed. Anyway, that's where the first episode of this renewed campaign will begin. Fingers crossed we get to the end this time. Anyway, thank you for watching.